Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy Chizzle, and I'm back with another video. And in today's video, we will be reacting to Mikey Williams is done with high school basketball. This is crazy. He done with high school basketball, supposedly by the title. I'm saying I don't know yet, but that's crazy. That's crazy. But y'all go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into it. That's bro. So what he done?
Mickey Mouse Williams. Now, we all
basketball?
know Mickey by now, or at least you should. To say he's a young star, a young phenom. Now, we all know Mickey by now, or at least you should. To say he's a young star, a young phenom, it's an understatement. He's double that.
Yeah.
I'm sure some of you live close to a 4- or 5-star recruit that you and your buddies, you think he's got clout and he's the best thing ever, and they might have 50 or 60,000 followers on Instagram or Twitter. However, Mikey, on the other hand, nearly has 4 million followers. When you sit back and think about it, all of the legendary high school point guards with high school mixtapes, Corey Sanders, Akil Card, the list goes on, none of them have even got over 2 million followers, and Mikey's about to hit 4. Me personally, I don't think having a lot of followers, it makes you a better person, but it just goes to prove that a lot of people know your name. And think about it, if he has 4 million followers, I can almost guarantee you there's about 10 to 12 people that hate him. For every one person that likes Mikey and one person that follows him.
I like Mikey. Like, I've been watching Mikey since the Blue Chip. I remember, like, when I first saw Mikey, I want to say he had like some like a long undershirt. And I was like, if you wear a long undershirt, either you good or you suck. And Mikey was great. He was great. Ever since then, I've been watching him, especially before COVID. I used to come home from school every day and watch his highlights. You know what I'm saying?
There's about 4 haters out there. Hear me out, hear me out. Here's the thing about Mickey that separates them. I know some of you are going to say, well, Matt, Bronny has 6 or 7 million, something like that. And we know.
Like, Bronny been around since forever. He's LeBron James' son. You know what I'm saying? So
He only got those, or a big reason was because he's LeBron's son. However, for Mikey, he's done it on his own. Last time I checked, he doesn't have a famous brother and he doesn't have a famous dad. He got all these followers by himself. What I'm trying to get to and what I'm trying to say is that Mickey, he's self-made. He's not like Zaire Wade, Dwayne Wade's son, where he's only famous because of his dad, and he's not like Bronny. And I gotta give credit to Mickey because it's not like he's a social media influencer who plays basketball and is just decent at it. If anything, it's the opposite. He loves basketball, plays it a lot, and does social media on the side. Most of these social media stars who play a sport and that's part of their persona on their social media account, they're not really that good. For the longest, there's been this huge debate whether he's going to pan out, whether he's going to flop, is he going to be good at...
I mean, like, every time the rankings come out, he does get deranked. And I saw a clip on TikTok. Somebody paid like 21 to like $21 to $25 to get into a high school game. They was like, I'm never paying this much to get into a high school game, and Mikey was getting clamped up. So although on Overtime and Baller's Life they show the good stuff, but at the same time, like, if you go and actually watch the full game, you might be able to see why he's getting deranked. You know what I'm saying? Because Baller's Life and Overtime, they not gonna show you the bad highlights. They only gonna show you the good ones.
College, is he going to make it to the NBA, and blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to get into that in this video because we don't know what's going to happen with his career, but here's what we do know as of now. For high school basketball, he's a great player. Is that saying a lot? Not really. Take this how you want, but most people that play high school basketball aren't really that good. Maybe on every high school basketball team, you got 2 to 3 good players. The rest are just doing it. Well, Matt, what do you mean Vertical Academy, Sierra Canyon, they got 7 to 8 good players? And yeah, you have to understand, every high school team out there doesn't have all these good players. For every great high school team...
It's kind of crazy how you said how he just said he's self-made, and he got a self-made tattoo right here. That's crazy.
There's also a terrible one. So when it comes down to it and you average out high school basketball teams, like I said, you got maybe 2 good players. I don't know what the percentages are. I think it's lower than 1% of all high school athletes don't even make it to college. Going off that stat, and you may take this as a joke, but it's actually a serious statement. That means Mickey is playing against future janitors and future salesmen and future insurance reps. You can take that how you want.
Yeah, it's like he playing against just regular average people, But like, you know what I'm saying, once you get to the NBA, everybody is great. It's a league full of great people. I mean, players. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people that's playing high school ball, I mean, after high school, majority of them is just gonna live a regular life. You know what I'm saying? It's only a small percent that go to college, and a tiny, 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 itsy bitsy bit that go professional.
And you right there, yes, that's right, I'm talking to you. If you play high school basketball or even high school football, the chances of 2 or 3 of your buddies making it to D1, D2, or D3 is almost slim to none. And even if you do make it to college, who's to say you're going to be a standout star and you're going to get to the next level? That's a different conversation for a different day. Let's get back on topic. I know exactly what you're sitting there thinking. Yo, Matt, what in the heck does any of this have to do with the video? And I'm getting there. Why did I bring up Mikey's followers? Why did I bring up his social media presence? Because it has a huge impact on what's currently going on. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in 2022, which means college athletes and high school athletes now have name, image, and likeness and can make millions of dollars. I want you to understand me and feel me on that. You're going to have certain people, maybe 17, 18, and 19-year-olds that are going to be set for life if they play it smart. I think you know exactly where this is going. You know who the #1 NIL prospect is right now? It's old Mickey. Mickey is literally exploiting these companies and straight up just getting a bag left and right. Most of you know. If you don't know, I'm going to let you know now. He is currently signed with Puma, and you may laugh at that and go, oh, Puma, they're not an exclusive brand like Adidas, Under Armour, or Nike. But you gotta realize Puma, they sponsor and endorse NBA athletes. The fact that Mickey is in high school and has a deal with Puma is insane. I also hate to inform you, this isn't chump change. This isn't 100,000, 200,000. This is millions of dollars, and he's getting free gear to go along with it. You know what? Fine. Hold on, relax. If you don't want to take my word for it, how about we just go to his Instagram and take a look for ourselves? A couple of you have sent me that, and I appreciate that. If there's any news or just stuff you want me to talk about, feel free to send it to me on Instagram. I'd appreciate it. Just scrolling through on the 5th picture, I see old Mickey, and it appears to be a PJ. If you don't know what a PJ is, it's a private jet. Huh, interesting. Not too many 17-year-olds are on a private jet. I'm sure that may have something to do with Puma, but as we continue to go on, I think that's his girlfriend. I'm not too sure. But what do you...
It is. And like the crazy thing is, like a month or two ago, they said, well, Jada said they were cool, and I'm thinking to myself, like I don't know them, but like I know they have a lot in common, you know what I'm saying, and they have the same trainer, and they train together, so I knew eventually this was gonna happen, you know what I'm saying.
No, what kind of car is that? That is a Lamborghini. Indeed, that is a Urus, which is around, roughly, it could be 175 all the way up to $400,000. That's not even his only car. I scrolled through and saw some other ones, but you get the point. Yo, Matt, why is that important? Well, let me ask you a question. If you was getting millions of dollars left and right, you would drive...
It says he's done with high school basketball. Like, what does this have to do with high school? I'm not trying to hate or nothing. But, like, it says he's done with high school basketball.
Having Lamborghinis, doing this, doing that. Would you really be too concerned with a high school basketball game that doesn't even matter? And if anything, it's just going to affect you negatively, and you could get...
Yes, I would be concerned. I do care about a high school basketball game because that's going to get me to the league. You know what I'm saying? Unless he going to play overseas like LaMelo did. But if he not doing that, that means he might just be doing it for the money. And now that he has money, he could really just stop playing. But I don't think he doing it for the money. He probably is doing it for the money. But I thought, you know what I'm saying, and I still do think, you know what I'm saying, Mikey loves the game of basketball. So when you play high school, and then after high school, you go to college, or you go to the G League, you know what I'm saying, or you might go overseas. But if he just stopping high school basketball just to chill, I don't think he would do that. You know what I'm saying?
Lamborghinis, doing this, doing that. Would you really be too concerned with a high school basketball game that doesn't even matter? And if anything, it's just going to affect you negatively, and you could get hurt and risk your entire career. I want you to think about it.
That's with any sport. You play football. You play football. You got a big 6'5", 245 middle linebacker running at you, trying to knock you out. You know what I'm saying? In basketball, it's not as aggressive, but you can still get injured with playing basketball. You know what I'm saying?
What good comes out of Mickey playing in a high school basketball game right now? Why do you play high school?
Because he's in high school. Yeah, he's in high school playing high school basketball.
To establish yourself, go up in the rankings. He's already a 5-star recruit and everybody knows his name. He doesn't have to prove anything to anybody. That leads me to my next point perfectly. Recently, in the past couple of weeks, Mikey hasn't played in Vertical Academy's games. These games are being posted on Instagram and Twitter and YouTube, and everybody's asking, where's Mikey? I Hoop Caleb said, did Mikey just stop playing for Vertical? Under that, Falcons United said, Mikey don't even play basketball anymore. Check out this comment though. Grant Sims said, where's Mikey? And under that, R2B-Ball, who does train him, said, developing his game. I already knew what was going on. I didn't have to see that comment, but I'm just shocked a lot of people don't understand.
I mean, that's his trainer. So, like, I do see, you know what I'm saying, his trainer do post a lot of videos of him, you know what I'm saying, training. But it's like, if you training and you not playing, that doesn't matter. Like, you can train all day, but if you're not playing against anybody, that really does not matter. Because if you're not playing, you know what I'm saying, scouts not going to see you. You know what I'm saying, they're not just about to pull up at your training sessions and just watch you train. If you don't play in the game, it does not matter.
This. There's not another way to say this. Mikey is done with high school basketball. It's not even close or up for debate. He flat out doesn't care about high school basketball. He would never say that. He could lie, say this, say that, but I know it's true. And he wouldn't admit that because it'd be a bad look.
I mean, like, could be part of the reason why he getting deranked. He probably don't even care no more. I mean, yeah. But, and on top of that, it's like, isn't he like turning 18 this year? So, like, couldn't he like graduate early? Because he really supposed to be graduating this year, if you think about it. Because he really turning 18 soon. So, he really supposed to be graduating this year.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Do not get me wrong. I'm not saying he doesn't love basketball. I'm saying he doesn't love high school basketball. There's a difference. All right. We got to have a talk, and I have a serious question. What positive, and I know I said it, but I got to emphasize it, what positive stuff comes out of Mikey playing these high school games that don't matter? Who cares if he goes up in the ranking?
Because it's like, so you can get to the next level. Because if you don't play, you're not getting to the next level. It don't matter how good you are. If you do not play, you're not getting to the next level.
These high school rankings, they don't matter once you get to the next level or even the NBA. It's not like he's trying to get better and get more marketing value by getting more sponsorships, because he's still getting those left and right. A lot of people don't give Mickey credit where credit is due because he's already 2 steps ahead of y'all. Y'all just don't understand it. That's why R2B-Ball came out and said, oh yeah, he's not hurt. He's just working on his game. Mickey knows that there's no value of playing in these high school games. Why would he risk an injury? And I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it's a part of the game and it could happen. Don't even try to risk it. Instead,
So if that's the case, he shouldn't have been playing this whole time. Nobody should be playing. If you are a great player, you shouldn't be playing. That's how I see it. Because, you know what I'm saying, if you a good player, even anybody can get hurt. So just because there's a chance of you getting hurt does not mean you shouldn't play. It's like, I mean, like, if I was him, I would still be playing high school basketball or going overseas. I wouldn't just like stop playing. Like, he working on his game, but I wouldn't just stop playing high school basketball. I would still play, you know what I'm saying? Because you still can get better at the high school level. He's not the number 1 player. He was the number 1 player. He's getting deranked. So, as in Matt be great, you say this all the time. His competition is catching up to him. You know what I'm saying? So, me personally, I would still be playing high school basketball because it's still room for me to improve on the high school level.
he could be working on his game, working on his footwork, and doing other things to get better. Also, too, you got to remember,
Because right now, if Mikey was to go to the NBA right now, I think, you know what I'm saying, he wouldn't be as good as he should be. So if he just stopped playing, it's like you're not really playing against nobody. So, like, you getting better, but you're not playing against anybody, so it don't matter. So.
Remember, his team's playing these high school games. He's driving Lamborghinis and taking private jets on business trips. Mickey isn't a businessman. He's literally a businessman. There's a difference. He's the business and he knows that. He's worried about bigger and better things in these high school games. That's why he's not playing, and he's really done with it. Is he going to play some more here and there? Yeah, I'm sure, but he's not going to give it 100% effort. Let's take a look at something else, my boy.
So if you're not going to give it 100% effort, it's like, if you're not going to give it 100% effort, how you gonna go to the league then if you're not giving it 100% effort? Like you just playing it here and there. Like you can't do that. Like if you want to go to the NBA, you gotta play. You know what I'm saying? You can't just pick and choose when you want to play and just give half effort.
Only Casino tag me in. Hope I'm saying that correctly, my guy. This is a picture of, Mikey Williams, what do you know, at USC. What you're looking at is only an edited picture. It doesn't mean anything, but he has took an unofficial visit. Remember, for those of you that don't know, his high school basketball career started at San Ysidro in California, and he's already came out and said he likes it better there. Also, remember, just like Caleb Williams, the same name ironically, I feel like 100% it's almost guaranteed that Mikey is going to go to USC, not for the coaching staff, but for NIL opportunities. The opportunities going to USC, which is in California, is endless for a player like Mikey. I don't think some of you quite understand that he could make upwards to maybe $10 or $20 million in college. Even if he doesn't make it to the NBA, he could potentially set himself up for life. There you have it for everybody asking, where's Mikey? Why is he not playing? Why is he not doing this? That's why. This man don't care about a little stupid high school basketball game. And I don't even care if he's playing the #1 team in the country.
I mean, if you only care about basketball, I guess you can say it. If you care about the money more, I guess you can just stop playing. But if you really care about basketball, and if you really trying to make it to the next level, if you really trying to improve, if you really trying to go to the league, you know what I'm saying, and you're not just doing it for the money, I would still be playing basketball at the high school level or overseas, improving my game. You know what I'm saying, getting better, playing against somebody. Because I'm pretty sure there are people at the high school level that is better than him. You know what I'm saying? He is a great player, but like if LeBron James was to play high school basketball right now, he's not getting better because it's LeBron James. So I could see if LeBron James was to stop playing high school basketball. But right now, like Mikey still can improve. He's great, but he can still improve, which he is. He's working on his game, but you're not playing against nobody. You're not playing high school basketball. You're not really playing in the game. So like that really doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't matter.
And if you're gonna do the same thing at the college level, how you gonna get to the NBA? If you decide to not play that many games in college, how can you make it to the league? And you just playing half the time.
Matter to him. Mickey is getting paid, and I'm not talking about paid, I'm talking about paid. Imagine being 17, or maybe he's 18, I'm not too sure, but it doesn't matter, 17 or 18, at that age, getting all this money, you're driving Lamborghinis, he's the man. He knows he's the man. He's got that confidence. He's got that cockiness, and he's got that swagger. And when I say cockiness, I hate how people portray it as something that's bad. I don't think it's bad. You got to be a little cocky. All I'm saying is, I was in high school once. I remember being 17 or 18, and some of you may be in high school, and you know you do have an ego. Now that I think about it, I went to school with people, and I know people that had egos, and they weren't even getting millions of dollars or ranked. Imagine being a 5-star recruit, and you're getting money on top of that. It's a little bit different. Let me know.
Money and basketball are two different things. Like if you want to play basketball and you want to get better at basketball and you trying to make it to the next level at basketball, the money does not matter unless you doing it strictly for the money. And when you have enough money to stop playing, then you can do that. But if you playing basketball to get better at it, you know what I'm saying, and make it to the next level, just because you have some money and you got some cars don't mean you can just stop. You know what I'm saying? Unless you don't care about it no more. You know what I'm saying? Which I think he still does.
Your thoughts down below. Kind of a different video, but hey, basketball Matt in the building. Hope you enjoy. Let's be great.
But I guess, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. But Mikey, once you get to college, you can't just be sitting out. You know what I'm saying? You can do it now because like you Mikey Williams, you know what I'm saying? Like you already got a name. You have I know you got lots of offers, you know what I'm saying? You probably already chose what college you're going to. But if you trying to make it to the league, you know what I'm saying, or play professional, can't just stop playing. You know what I'm saying? I get it's high school basketball. At the same time, you can improve at the high school level. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not the number one player. You know what I'm saying? In all of high school. It's not like LeBron James playing against high school players. You know what I'm saying? But y'all like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what y'all think. It's your boy Chisel. And as always, kids, people in general, don't do drugs.